come here. Listen, man. Hey, come on. Don't go killing the vibe in there today, all right? It's gonna be fun in there today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Remember that fun Seth that we all know and love? You know what? All right. Hey. And if they order Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No! If anybody orders Merlot, I'm out of here. I am not drinking any freaking Merlot!
All right, Seth. No Merlot. No Merlot. God. Did you bring your Xanax today?
Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of Doing Indy. I'm your host Seth Hancock and I gotta tell you, I am super excited, giddy, super about this episode because this is our first two-parter ever in the history of Doing Indy. Why two parts you ask? Because we are going on the Indy Wine Trail, bringing you places like Chateau Thomas and Buck Creek and Easley and Farron's all over 2 weeks so that you guys can see the benefits of some of the independent wineries here in town. And I've got my friends along here. I've got Bill, Zach, Katie, and my man from Above and Beyond Limousine, Keith, to make sure that all of us get around town safely and securely while we're out here drinking some of the wine, because we are going drinking wine, folks! Oh! Bringing it to you here on Doing Indy. I gotta tell you, this is a real thrill for me because I am with the Mac Daddy of all wine producers in Indiana, and that's Dr. Thomas, a guy who goes from being the doctor of women to the doctor of wine. It's really a thrill to be here for us today. Thank you so much for letting Doing Indy come in.
Thank you very much.
So tell me, how did you get your start? Because that's two completely different career fields.
Yes, it was. It's kind of just a serendipitous thing. I was very happy practicing OBGYN. But one day, believe it or not, I decided to make some wine in my spare time. And so I just kind of got wound up making wine, and I tried to make more different kinds of wine and striving continuously to make better wine.
Now you're to the point where you're known throughout the state and throughout the world too, because your wines have been all over the country. You're on planes.
Yes, they have.
So tell me something. For people who've never had a Chateau Thomas wine before, what makes your wine so different from others?
As I continue to experiment, I settled into making wine using California grapes with all the sugar and the stuffing that they have in them, but making them in a French manner. So some of my wines have been in barrels for 3 years.
Dr. Thomas, thank you, sir. We're going to take a
you,
look around the rest of the place here and see what all you got.
Very good.
Hey, the second stop on part one of the Indy Wine Trail is right here on the outskirts of Marion County at Buck Creek Winery. This place opened up in July of 2006, and we're going inside to see what it's all about. So as I mentioned in the beginning, on our second stop on part one of our wine trail, we came to Buck Creek, which is a brand new winery, opened in July of 2006. But Jeff, you're no stranger to wine because you've had this vineyard here since 1991. But what I think is really cool, and what I think the folks who are watching this need to understand, is that you spent 23 years as a Marion County police officer before deciding to become a wine grower or a wine producer, correct?
That's correct.
How does one go from being a police officer to being a wine producer?
Well, it's definitely a different world, but you know, I did my 23 years on the department. I actually patrolled most of my career the area that I actually live in, and for that entire time on the sheriff's department, I had planned to have a winery. People knew that I wanted to do the winery thing, and now kind of it's come to fruition. pick every grape out here by hand, take it into our barn and crush, destem, press. The reds, the dry reds, we ferment on the skins and then press after 4, 5, 6 days. Our whites are immediately pressed, and we have most of our wines are estate bottled, 70%.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Jeff, we keep eating these grapes, seeing all you have here, but I guarantee you that every single one of these people who are here are ready to stop eating grapes and start drinking them, right?
Yeah!
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's go. Hey, that wraps up this episode of Doing Indy and part 1 of our Indy Wine Trail. I want to thank the folks at Buck Creek and Chateau Thomas for allowing us to come out and see all the stuff that's here, and remind you to get out there and to support your local winery. Make sure that you tune in next week for part 2 when we cover Easley and Ferens. So for Doing Indy, I'm your host, Seth Hancock, and remember, in Indianapolis, it's always so easy to do so much.
You just got to get out there and do something.